Hi, hello, welcome to my new video, and I am currently editing this video, but I realized I didn't film an intro, so I'm just gonna make it quick. But yes, I'm crocheting a book cover and this is the video. I thought to just let you know what I'm doing in this video, even though the title already said it, but I just want to let you know because the video starts in a very abrupt way. So yeah, I just want to ease you into the whole video. So yeah, that is it for the intro. I'm gonna go back to editing now. Bye. So what inspired me to make a book cover, because usually I have no problems with like people seeing the cover of what I'm reading. It's fine because I'm a thriller mystery girly, but lately or recently I've dived into fantasy because I always see a lot of hype about it, and also my friend loves fantasy, so I'm like, maybe, you know, and she recommended me this because I do like a bit of romance in there, you know. But why you gotta make it like be known on the cover? See, the cover is fine, like, you know, it's cute, it doesn't say SMUT everywhere, but I don't know if you can see up here, but it says passionate, violent, sexy, and daring. And the back, it says sizzles with sexual tension. Why are you gonna let everyone know what I'm reading? So anyways, so far I really like this story. They just met in the house. If you know, you know. I'm not trying to give spoilers, but as my first fantasy book, I'm really liking it. Nothing spicy yet, but I still want to be covering it because I don't know, I feel very judged when I read fantasy books out in public. I've never had a problem with like thriller books because like I'm like yeah, that's right. Anyways, this one, okay, so let's create a very cutesy cover for this type of books so no one knows what we're reading. And a lot of my books are this standard size. I have like a few that are bigger, but mostly I would say like 80% of my books are this size. So I'm just gonna make one that's this size because then I can use for a lot of my books, and maybe I'll create a bigger one in the future, but for now I'm gonna use this size because I feel like it's quite standard. Anyways, if you're new to this channel and my videos, I like to use leftover yarn for projects for myself. I hardly ever like buy new yarn, so I'm gonna work with pink. I do have like a wisteria purple color, maybe I'll use that, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna create like a I'm thinking of, you know, the Powerpuff Girls like hearts in the background. I'm thinking of either doing that, or should I make something funny that says like 100% not art? I don't know. Like, I definitely want something with like hearts or maybe bows. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with bows right now, like every other person on the internet. But I think bows are so cute. So let me just design some stuff on my iPad. Hello, I'm back. I just realized that there is a stitch that I've been wanting to use for a project, but I never had the right opportunity to utilize or use that stitch in any of my projects until today. So for this project, I'll be using the block stitch and take a break from pixel grid art sort of thing. I was gonna do like another pixel art like cover for the book, but I just did a pixel grid for my previous video. So this video I'll take a break and do something different, and that something different is a block stitch, and I think it works so well for a book cover because it's literally just like a rectangle. I'm not, you know, doing anything fancy. So the colors I'll be using is obviously light colors, these two, so there's pink and purple, and also I'm gonna add a touch of white to give it a bit of a contrast or like a little break. Now it's time to do like the gauging, I think that's what it's called. I'm gonna measure the book. We'll do in centimeters. So it is about 13 centimeter across. Okay, so let me do some gauge swatch, is that what it's called, with the block stitch and my colors, and then that way I can count how many rows and whatnot I need to make. So yeah, a tutorial that I'll be following on how to do a block stitch, I'll leave it down in the description box below. But it is by Hooked by Robin. So for the block stitch, you want to chain in 3s, and I am gonna just keep chaining in multiples of 3s, and I am gonna go and measure from this, this, and this, because essentially what we're making is a very huge triangle. Did I say triangle? Rectangle. And then we're gonna crochet like a little thing here so it flips and it stays in. So that's what we're gonna do later, but for now we are just gonna crochet the front. So we're gonna crochet across here and this and this. And for this project, I do recommend you to use a type of yarn that's quite stretchy. So even if you decide to use on a book that's slightly thicker, there's a bit of give, and yeah, that way you can fit more books than just one book. But usually an average size book would be around this thickness, around like 300-ish to 400-ish range. So I am not gonna like stress too much about it. So yeah, I have my chain and I'm just gonna carefully wrap around. So total I have made 60 stitches. That's the amount of stitches that that's the amount of stitches that I need. Don't know why I made it so difficult, but I believe this size yarn in American terms, or US terms should I say, is DK weight, but in Australia this is 8 ply. That's all it says here, 8 ply, and I'm using a 3mm hook. So if you're using the same size yarn and size hook and you're making it for the same book, then yes, you need 60 stitches to save you some counting. But then we're going to add 2 more stitches to that. So I'm just gonna make a few rows and then get back to you so that you can see what a block stitch looks like if you don't already know, and also to show you guys what the color combination looks like. So if you really like this color combination, then you can make one that's exactly like this or not. It's up to you. Hello, I'm back to show you guys what a few rows look like. So this is the color combination. Isn't it so cute? I really like how it's turning out so far. Let me just put it up against the book so you can kind of visualize what it's gonna look like. So it's gonna look that, wrapped around like so. Pretty cute in my opinion. I kind of want to make another one after this, because while making this I'm just thinking about all the ideas I can make as a book cover if I had just done the grid art route. But it's okay, I'm gonna finish this first, and then maybe if I feel like making another book cover, I'll make a grid art one. And yeah, I'm gonna make that one more creative and fun. So yeah, right now I'm just doing this block stitch one. So I'll check back in with you guys when I remember, I guess, because it's literally a repetition. And yeah, this stitch has only got 2 double crochet stitches and the rest has 3, but I've already started on the new row. The question is, should I go back and fix it, or it's okay because you can't really tell, right? That's gonna be the front too. Oh man, I don't know. Really live it. I can't be stopped. Hi, hello. I have an idea. That's why I turned on the camera. But as I was crocheting my little piece right here, I figured, why would I crochet another one of just like pixel art? Why don't I combine the two? Instead of making two pieces, I'll combine the two. So right here, I have a lot of like excitement and I'm trying to, so right now I'm about like, I want to say almost halfway. So this is how much I've crocheted. And while I was crocheting, I thought to make like this section here to be pixel art. I don't know of what yet. I don't know if I want like writing or like just stuff like pictures, I guess you call it. So this section will be pixel art, and then I'm gonna continue the, what is this called? Block stitch up here. And obviously I'll go around it as well. So the background of the art will be white, which is perfect because the next row is meant to be white. To make this easier for myself, I'm just gonna make pixel art on the front and leave the back blank. Maybe, I'm not sure right now. I'm just gonna do the front, but who knows, as I'm doing it, I'm gonna do the back as well, and the sides I'm gonna just leave it as is to make it easier for myself as well. So if you have the same measurements as me, like I've mentioned in the start of the video, I'm pretty sure you're gonna do 60 stitches of single crochet across. I have so many ideas in my head, but I don't know how it's gonna look. Since this is my first book cover, I'm gonna play it safe and just do simple designs. I feel like this sort of color would look good with like bows because it's a very like cutesy vibe, like coquette, I think that's what you call. So I'm gonna look up a grid pattern of bows. I actually stumbled upon one a few days ago and I took a screenshot of it, I hope. There we go. So I saw this on Threads, I believe, by Milk X Teabag. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna focus, but that's it. So I just want to give you a little update of where I'm at with my piece. I decided to make my life a little bit more difficult, and even though the pattern that I found was simple, I decided to do bam, 2 different colors, 2 different sides. It's not that complicated, but it is like, you know, you gotta, it's not as easy if you just do one side. That's what I'm trying to say. So one side I am doing a purple bow, and on the other side I am making a pink bow. So when I have my book open, they have 2 bows because I don't know how I feel about having one side just plain white. I feel like if I can put something there, might as well. So to make my life easier, I did decide to do the 2 same patterns. You can definitely make your life more difficult and have 2 different patterns, or if you want to make characters, like maybe one side has Chromie, the other side has My Melody, that would be cute as well. Now it's giving me ideas. Anyways, I just wanted to give you an update on, I guess, like my thought process and what I'm currently doing. But I would say that we're halfway there with the bow, and I'll get back to you once I finish the bows. And oh my gosh, look, oh my god, it looks like a mustache. Look, I have a purple mustache and I have a pink one. So if you want to leave them as mustaches, then you can stop here. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it looks like a mustache. Okay, also an update on my a court of thorns and roses. I don't know why I say court really weird then, but a little update of where I'm at in the story. Why did I get all giggly and giddy and like kicking my feet when okay, maybe I'm like spoiling it. Spoiler alert. Skip to this timestamp if you have not read this book, A Court of Thorns and Roses. and you want to skip it, but if you don't care, why did I get all giddy and like when Tamlin said, I'll be gentle with you. I'll be gentle with you. Okay, I can't. Okay, let's get back to crocheting. So I finished making this part of the book cover, and now I am starting on, how do I explain this? So this flap thing, so that I can put the book through. I don't know how to explain it. Once I'm done, it will make sense. But I decided to go with purple because purple is my favorite color and I want it to be more purple than pink. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing it with single crochets, and then I'll just go for as many rows as I need until I'm happy with the length. As I'm crocheting this, I've already started on the second book. Ta-da! And it's way thicker, so this is gonna be a good test to see that will it cover a thicker book. Right now it looks like it, see? But yeah, that's why I use a type of yarn that is a bit stretchy so that it can cover thicker books. You know, there's a bit of stretch and give. I'm using acrylic yarn if anyone's wondering, because I don't know if I've mentioned it earlier. So I've crocheted 2 little flaps and I'm gonna attach them to each side of the book cover. So I'm gonna attach one here and the other one here. I think now you can tell what I was trying to explain to you, what I was trying to make. It'd be like that. So I'm gonna attach them using single crochets like so, here and around the top as well, because I am gonna add ruffles or shell stitches, because with all my projects I have to add shell stitch across everything or around everything, because I just feel like it makes everything look cuter. So that's what I'm gonna do. I will attach them using single crochet and create a single crochet stitch all around using my white yarn. So I'll get to it and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So this is what it currently looks like. I've stitched it around with single crochet, and I did bring the single crochet all around here as well. So that's what it looks like from the front. Now, the moment of truth is if the book can fit in here. I really hope so. I'm gonna slide it in here. Hi Sarah. Looks like it's fitting, so okay. Got one side in. And now the other side. My heart is pounding so fast because I spent so much time on this. I don't want it to not work. Guys, I think... Wait. I think it worked. The book is in here. Look at that. Okay, I can just tell you though, warning. To be honest, it's not even that bad. I don't know if you can see here, but the front page does go like... You know what I'm trying to say? So if you care about the covers of your book, then don't do... I don't know. It's honestly not even that bad. It's not like it's kinking it. So I feel like it's fine. This is what it looks like from the back. Da-da-da! Side. And the front. But we're not done because I still need to add the little shell stitch around here because I want to make it look cuter. And also I'm going to add a bookmark that's attached to the cover so I don't have to worry about if I have a bookmark or not. Ba-bam! Now you don't even know if I'm reading Spice or not Spice. These are all my favorite scenes. I'll read one of them for you. If you haven't read this book, then please skip. But where is it? Where is it? Tamlin says, "I love you," he whispered and kissed my brow, thorns and all. Anyways, let me try and do it on a thick book to see. First, I'm gonna like stretch it out a little bit to give me some, you know, grace. Okay. So far we're looking good. Nice. So it fits bigger books as well, because like I said, I did use a stretchy yarn that, you know, stretches. That's what stretchy yarn is. There. So it does fit a thicker book as well. And let's start with the shell stitch. I love shell stitch around all my works because it just adds a little bit of a girly, like cutesy vibe. So to keep it consistent with all my works, obviously I have to, but let's be honest, with this design, this color, it just calls for a ruffled border. I am officially done with the border of this book cover. So that's what we're looking like. And now I want to make a bookmark, and to keep with the bow theme, I am gonna crochet. Hold on, let me show you. I'm gonna crochet a bookmark with this bow at the end. And this tutorial that I'm gonna follow is by Macy Loves Crochet. And yeah, I'm gonna do in pink because I feel like we have a good amount of purple and I just want to, you know, balance it out with a little bit more pink. So I'm gonna do it with pink. So I've made the bow. Look how cute it is. Oh my goodness. And I decided to make the string of the bookmark purple, and I've just attached it in the middle of the book cover and literally just chaining away until it reaches like somewhat the bottom of the book cover, but slightly more, so that so that it hangs off a little bit. And yeah, I think I'm gonna make it a little bit longer, and then I'm just gonna attach the bow at the end of the bookmark like this. So that's all I'm left to do, and once I'm done, I'm gonna show it to you. So this is what the book cover looks like. You can't tell what I'm reading at all, which I like because I do not want strangers to get inside of my mind without me telling them, or for them to even think they know what I'm into without me telling them. Just kidding. But yeah, I feel less judged now. Not that I read anything like so explicit or gory, it's just that I feel like people judge me by my books, because when I see people reading something, I'm like, oh, you like that one, huh? So I feel like people are doing the same thing. Nothing bad, but I just don't want them to have that chance. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I literally just woke up and I had to pick it up and read my book, because tell me why the second book is so good already. Like, I'm only at chapter 7, I think. I don't know how I feel about Tamlin. I know at the start of the video I'm like Tamlin, Reese. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe you want to make one for yourself too. Maybe not like this, maybe something different. Hopefully it inspires you to make a book cover if you're a reader, and if you read books, let me know down below your favorite books. But yeah, I think that's all that needs to be said. Thank you so much for watching. I think I've already said that, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Oh wait, bye.
Every night I try to love, but your heart is made of stone.